everybody? Welcome back to Blazed and Confused, the podcast where curiosity is high, confidence is questionable, and logic usually shows up late. As always, I'm Max.
And I'm Noah.
So, two little things here we want to do before we get into the nitty gritty. The two topics we picked about are mentioned in our comments. We had more than one person mention one of these topics. The one that I'm not the happiest to get into because, boys, it's scary. Also, scary alert, just a heads up. Second one might scare some people for real. First thing we're going to talk is the gray man. And then the second one is the big skinwalkers. Boy, we could go on for that for forever, but we picked a few things that we wanted to do. So what else did we have, Noah?
So we're throwing down a gauntlet. Okay. Issuing a challenge to all of our listeners and followers that we already have. Me and Max here, I wouldn't say we really want to.
Yeah, definitely don't want to.
More than willing to do this to complete our side of the challenge. If we can get 150 subscribers on our YouTube and Spotify and get 500 followers on our socials, Facebook and Instagram, we're going to do a ghost hunt. And not like going into my grandma's basement and saying, oh, it's haunted
but
and whatnot.
Also not saying we're going all the way to California. We want to keep it somewhat local. Up to you guys to recommend, but just kind of keep that in mind, right?
Yeah, I mean, as always, comment where you guys would want to see us do this ghost hunt, and the comment that gets the most likes on it for location is where we'll go. Like Max said, not going to travel all the way over to California or something like that.
We'd like to try to keep it to the local. Central Midwest. Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, basing out of Illinois.
And, obviously we're going to record it all and let you guys watch this.
It'll be our first video.
Be terrified.
Yeah. With that being said, we know those numbers aren't easy, but, like it, share it, blast it everywhere. I know it sounds silly saying like the video or whatever. That just gets us out there more. We want you guys to be able to talk about this with more people. So, we're kind of scratching each other's backs. You get to watch us get the hell scared out of us. And, we get to tell more people about what Blazed and Confused has. So with that being said,
yeah.
So with that being said, let's get into it, right?
Yeah, let's get into this, man. I'm pretty excited about both of these here.
Yeah, I mean, the first one's kind of cool, like creepy, but nothing like crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know maybe if excited is the word, but more or less ready to just get this out of my head.
Yep. The second one I want done. I don't want to come back to it. I know that we probably will. So first thing, the Grey Man. It's a Scotland folklore or sighting that has happened. It's located in the Ben Macdui, the second highest peak in all of the UK. This mountain.
Did you say the peak?
Yes, second highest peak.
It's in a mountain range
of a mountain. Yep, which is always cool, right? Because like Dyatlov, nothing bad happened in a mountain. Nothing ever bad happens in mountains.
Yeah, no, nothing ever. That's where Yetis are at.
Yeah, if you believe.
Abominable snowmen.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Depending on what mountain range you are, possibly a Sasquatch.
Yep. The good old Smokies probably got the old Sam Squinch.
The Big Gray Man.
Yep. The Big Gray Man is his roughly translated name. I have zero idea how to pronounce this, even with trying to figure it out. I believe it is Am Fear Liath Mòr. That's where it translates from Scottish language to the Gray Man. The reason he's got this name, right? So a little bit more about this Ben Macdui first. Let's get into that. The location is known for being harsh, isolated with unpredictable weather, known for sudden fogs and disorientation. Okay, so we're gonna just touch back on that. We kind of glazed over that little detail. So the Gray Man is got his name because every sighting for him has been described as a massive, shadowy humanoid figure with footsteps that match your own, right? So that's not saying that you're not hearing it. You're hearing it, but it's delayed. And when you go back to look at tracks, there's no other set of tracks. Now that really
I'm
kind of
sorry.
makes you go, what?
Did you say a shadowy figure?
Yeah, yeah. And in an area that's known for sudden fog and
Um,
being disoriented.
is people just scared of their shadow?
See, that's what I was thinking, right? But here's like their big proven thing. The theories are that it's something scientific. This is how people are explaining this, right? It's not my shadow, it's this. They're saying it's
Scientifically full of shit.
well, yeah, they're saying that the scientific explanations are acoustic weirdness causing echo footsteps, and I'm not exaggerating. That's what it's documented as, acoustic weirdness. Um, I want that on my tombstone, like known for his acoustic weirdness.
Yeah, you'll just get scientific weirdness.
Yeah.
Known for his weirdness.
Yep, hell yeah. And then there was also one called like Brocken Spectre. Um, it's like a thing that apparently in a mist, your shadow will kind of create it. Like, I don't know if you've ever been outside and had like a flashlight shown at you, but when you turn around and look at your shadow goes like 3D.
Really?
Yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
they're saying.
yeah, I don't believe that. Sorry. Does that actually happen in real life?
I mean, slightly. You'd have to be really unaware and probably, I don't know, maybe in a mountain um that's like known for like causing disorientation or something. I mean, yeah. Here's the other thing. They're like, okay, scientific didn't work out. There's too many holes in this theory. What do you think they went to next, Noah?
Uh, aliens.
I wish. I would believe it if it was aliens. They actually said paranormal. So here's just getting this out of the way. We are not going to Ben Macdui. Neither of us are trained in mountain climbing, so don't ask us to go look at this ghost hunt.
Yeah, I don't see that as fair either. That's just
No,
sending one of us to our death. Every time we talk
probably
about
both.
something in the mountains, there's dead
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Like,
Dyatlov, whether they were having a crazy party, aliens, or a spy meeting, it ended in a death.
several.
And yeah, so yeah, this one has its own paranormal belief that they think it's like a spirit that's a guardian of the mountain. I find that completely ridiculous. Of all the things to protect, why a mountain? Mountains are pretty fucked up to begin with. Oh, let's protect this thing that most people won't go near.
Yeah, I never really understood that whole the paranormal.
They're
Sometimes they're
protecting
just
our
a guardian.
lands.
Yeah, they're a
But it's
guardian of
always the
the.
worst places.
Well, yeah,
Like,
and it's like, what are you guarding? What dead?
no
Okay,
shit.
if you're dead and you're guarding something, obviously you're guarding the dead, right? That's got to
Exactly.
be what they're guarding. Why are
Which
you
is
guarding the
crazy,
dead?
bro.
Why?
Exactly. I don't want to think about that.
Well,
Um,
think about it. Think about it.
there's this might tie into our second topic, Noah. They think it's something that's mimicking humans.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. They literally think it's like a spirit or something of that same sort that is mimicking humans. What else has ghosts, bro? Wouldn't it just
Um,
be a ghost being a ghost?
that's kind of what I was thinking.
I
Like,
don't like that.
no, is that a super ghost?
That's terrible and no, thank you. Here's the other thing, and this is what I think it is. It's just a psychological thing, completely created off that, because they think that it's caused by isolation-induced fear response, aka, say it with me, mountain madness.
Oh, I love that name.
Yeah. It's the aliens' explanation for when aliens haven't been seen. They just went crazy. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't remember hearing that in the Dyatlov Pass, though.
Well, that's because they probably don't have a direct Russian translation for mountain madness.
Or that sounds like that scientifically full of shit again.
True. Oh yeah, because they died by, what was it? Inexplainable force of nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mother Nature killed them. I don't see that explanation for Macdui, but nobody's died. So, huh.
That they
Here's
know of. I mean,
yeah. Well, here's the craziest, right? So there was a guy named J. Norman Colley. He was the most famous eyewitness account of this gray man. So this dude wasn't just some crazy hippie that liked climbing in the mountains. He was a famous Scottish chemist, an explorer, and a pioneering mountaineer. So not just some Joe Schmo.
yeah, and it sounds like acid is out of the question here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this dude, he has famous accounts of climbing the Alps, the Himalayas, and the Canadian Rockies, and came up with quite a good amount of things that, not just some random guy is saying there's a gray man. This dude's been around the world, climbed mountains. Why would he get mountain madness on Macdui?
All right.
Yeah. So,
Me being me, maybe acid's back in the conversation.
well, here's why I'm saying probably not. You ready? This
Yeah.
was in the late 1800s.
All right.
So maybe not acid, but maybe he was high
Mushrooms?
on shrooms or boozing.
Yeah. I mean, like we keep going back to it, but like Dyatlov Pass, those guys were professional climbers. Very well.
And probably did more than climbing, drinking.
Well, but like they said, oh, they had a huge party that night, but it's like, who's having a party in the mountains? And maybe I'm just overlooking this because
You're
maybe
not going to get a noise complaint.
Two separate parties here are having parties. I mean, one guy's partying by himself, it sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah. This dude. But here's why I don't think it's a party on this one. Just to reel that out. He claims he heard footsteps behind him. When he turned around, he couldn't see any features, just saw the shape of a gray man. He became overwhelmed with fear and he fled the mountain. So, if you're partying, you're not just I got to get out of the mountains. What I really, truly think happened is probably, like we said with Dyatlov, a little bit of delirium. I mean, they're scaling mountains in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
They got
And Dyatlov, at least I had some gear.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, this guy
Probably
definitely had to have something.
had to have something, but it's 1800s. He's not got
Yeah,
an
true.
oxygen tank on him.
Yep, true. Hypoxia, or he just pushed himself too far, and maybe he got what do the truckers always say that they deal with when they're driving too long? The black dog or something?
Oh yeah. They always talk about seeing the black dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and it's
mean,
got
if
some
you've ever
symbolism to it, but yeah.
Yeah, if you're
I
from
can't
the
think of an
Midwest,
actual name.
you've definitely driven past the point of exhaustion because we were raised, it's too far
It
to,
just
or
drives straight
yeah,
through.
it's too close to fly and it's too far to really drive in one day, but we're gonna make it happen. I remember
Driving to Florida.
dude, and that's the thing. If you get to that point of exhaustion, I know for a fact, I've been there. One of the people that's probably listening to this or hearing it, but went on a trip with me, and it was me, him, and another guy on one truck. And this drive was, you know, a day and a half, like full 24 hours, day and a half. And I was the last leg of driving, and I swear to God, this red light was in front of us, like a DUI bike height,
Yeah.
and it was blinking. So I was like, fuck, it's like a bicyclist or something stupid in the middle of this highway. And so like it's going around
In the
turns with
dead of
us.
night.
Yeah, dude. I'm talking like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like 3 hours left to go on a 36-hour drive. And I'm like, oh man, I am seeing this red light. It's turning with us. It's going up hills with us. And like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, I'm the only one awake, and I'm thinking this in my head. Well, the dude sleeping next to me, I nudge him. I'm like, man, do you see that fucking red light? And he's like, I think it's a fucking radio tower. I'm like, wait, we're about to turn. It's going to turn with us. And, both of us are very sleep deprived. Swear to God, this light was turning with us. And then in about 10 miles, we pulled up on the radio tower that I thought was a bike in front of us.
That'll get you.
Yep, it certainly will. I did not know what it was. It really...
I know for a fact there's one listener that's probably got multiple stories
Oh,
of
yeah.
sleep deprivation and just
driving. Yeah, dude, it's scary. I mean, it's super dangerous, and I don't encourage doing it. But I can kind of see maybe where this J. Norman collie probably pushed himself too far and
just kept
seeing shit.
Walking, climbing, doing whatever, and it's like, yeah, bud, you probably should have made camp 2.5, 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yep. Or like we always say, dude, hypoxia. So we don't know. That's the thing about this one that has always like tripped me up. It doesn't like there's never a single account of them ever like being attacked by the gray man, anything. It literally just stalks you. And that alone is enough to like keep you up at night.
Oh yeah.
It's
like, something that's just always there, but also never there.
Also, what if it is somebody getting caught time traveling after hearing about this?
Nah, I don't believe that one.
Neither do I. I'm just throwing out stuff. I let my tinfoil slip off my head a little bit there.
But I am stuck on that there's a dead body up there. And for some reason, the gray man is either trying to
get out of there,
shield that dead body for something, or trying to get somebody's attention to go dig it up.
That or like a stuck. You're going the full paranormal dive here. You're thinking it's like a spirit attached.
I mean, that's the thing that would make the most sense to me about it would be paranormal. I mean, I've heard about the shadow figures.
Yeah.
They're real. They're terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I believe the shadow things are there, but I don't know. There's something in your brain that tells you it's not real. And just like every other thing we talk about, if it was real, you would think we would have found something by now, right?
I mean, you would hope. But at the same time,
I don't know.
I don't know, because this next thing we're going to talk about has been around for centuries.
Okay, but don't try to debunk that, bro, because that's the only thing that grounds me. Skinwalkers have not been killed yet, to the point we know. So that's the only thing that's going to keep me away from that. You would think somebody nowadays would have a video of like shooting a deer that's standing and talking to them on video. And even if it switched back to its origin or whatever it was, this is the only thing that saves me from Skinwalkers. So don't you take that away from me.
Well, I hate to take that away from you, and we're going to dive into Skinwalkers here, but little insight on how to actually shoot and kill a Skinwalker. There's only a few ways. One of which, you have to dip your bullets and
And
white
holy
ash.
water. Oh, damn.
Close. Very close. You also can get a shaman
Okay.
who
Yeah,
does good
there's
magic,
always shamans that are just hanging about for me.
or here's the best one. And it makes me think of me as a child, calling it out by its full name,
Hmm.
by its like actual name. So like you see the deer standing on two legs, but it's your buddy J. Norman Craig from down the road, and you call him out by his name.
Yeah, dude, that's the goofiest way to go down swinging. He
You know
called
what
me
I'm
my full
saying? Like,
name
oh,
and
you're
I
big and bad
poofed.
because you're able to transform into a wolf or whatnot, or a
Yeah.
deer or a coyote or whatever form you want to take on,
Oh, dude, it's
and you're
even
this
better.
crazy creature, and then it's like, no, Alexander Chollop, you're
Yeah.
done, and it's like, fuck, I'm grounded. I'm
Yep. All right. Well,
yeah,
I guess I'll go back to being whatever I was.
yeah.
Now, that's
Go
what's
back to
crazy, dude. Like the origin of Skinwalkers, right? Because of course I had to look this up. I I knew about them, but I tried not to learn everything about them because, boy, they get kind of scary. They
oh
originated from Navajo tradition, so this goes way back.
yeah, it's basically Navajo folklore,
Yeah, but
like
it became more than that because the name that is in their native language translates to "with it he goes on all fours." So this is where it gets even better. You would
I
think
want
that
you to
that's like
pronounce that though.
no, no. I've tried and that's a big old no.
Because I was fully prepared to hear you say this after
Yeah,
I did my research on it and I seen the same thing. I'm like, huh. I wonder which one of us is gonna try to pronounce
there
this.
is no way, dude. I tried and it just doesn't. My mouth can't do it. So to save myself from possibly conjuring this thing or disrespecting somebody, I'm not going to say it. Look it up. You guys can say it in your head. Do whatever you want. But
Say it with me
yeah,
now.
nope.
Ye
Ye, and that's it.
ye
So nope.
naaldlooshii.
Okay. Great. Now we're both cursed, bro. Thanks. Because here's what they think, right? You would be like, oh, it's a creature or a monster. You're wrong. It's a witch.
No. Yes, man. It's a they often are male witches.
Yep.
Um
Warlocks.
also yeah, warlocks. Also they're not just any type of witches, they are a Navajo witch.
Yep.
Um
That
but
chose
they
to use
they're
dark magic.
yeah, man, they chose the wicked way. Like,
Which is nuts, dude.
and it makes me think, oh, the Wicked Witch of the West.
Right. Except if the Wicked Witch of the West was doing taboo acts like, I don't know, sacrificing chickens, drawing symbols. I didn't see that part of The Wizard of Oz or any following movies.
No, but the lion was a man dressed as a lion. So,
True. But there's a lot of shit in that movie that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know, a talking tin man, a walking and talking scarecrow, a man that's a lion. It don't make no sense, bro.
that's true.
So
Plus, I
I'm
don't
not good.
think the Wicked Witch of the West got wicked by doing what
Yeah,
the
Navajo black magic.
yeah, well, because most of the time to be able to actually get to I guess transforming
Yeah.
into the Skinwalker, um they had to murder murder a close relative
Yep.
for like to initiate the transformation or whatever, like almost like a sacrifice, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and so like even just talking about them in these areas is like super traditionally avoided. Like they don't
Oh
like
yeah,
talking about them.
they
It's
hate
like
them
Voldemort,
because
bro.
well yeah, it's like it's almost like Beetlejuice for
Yeah.
a lot of people. You after you talk about them in Navajo tradition, once you talk about them, you invite them in.
Yep.
Like you allow them in, and that's the last thing that you want.
Yeah, so I just want to get this out of the way. I don't invite shit in. Keep your ass out.
Yeah, almost like vampires.
Yep. Dude, and it's crazy because this is one that is like treated as like super real and dangerous. Like that's how believed it is, which is crazy. All the shit we've ever talked about, and this is the first one that like, yeah, don't talk about it, and it's actually real and it's really dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, something about folklore like that just gets me. I mean,
Yeah,
Indians have been around forever. They
Native
do.
Americans, brother.
Native Americans have been around forever, obviously.
Yeah,
And
for them to be believing and still believing.
still believe it. And I know that like Native American culture is deep rooted in tradition. But some things you should let go for the better. But I think this tradition is real for a
I don't know,
reason.
man. I don't know. I think, and this is my genuine opinion, and I will tell you this for almost everything we talk about. Um, if it is real, then that's crazy, and I don't know how it would be real. But I believe that a lot of this stuff has come out as like a way to like keep children inside at night so they don't go wandering off and killed by an animal. Or like, hey,
Mm,
we live in a pretty shitty neighborhood. Don't be going outside at night. That's what I think this is. But like you said, it's one that's like super crazy because it's known for being a person that has the ability to shapeshift into animals, mimic the voices of people you know, and here's the real fun part that makes this thing so damn scary. It moves at unnatural speeds.
up to 85 mile an hour running is what it
Yeah,
was, described as.
there's no way I can believe that, dog.
I'd like to say no, but I tell you, I mean, I've never known anybody personally that practices dark magic, but I'm sure that if you're practicing dark magic to shapeshift into an animal, you can probably practice dark magic to run at 85 mile an hour. You know?
True.
I mean, it even describes them as in Navajo folklore, describes them as practices of the dark magic who use stealth curses. Okay? I'll say it one more time. Stealth curses.
I do that
Curses.
every once in a while, like when I'm at my grandparents and I don't want to get caught swearing. That's a stealth curse. Oh fuck!
That was a good dad joke,
You
bub.
like that?
That.
Welcome to parenthood, guys.
Mm.
But no, stealth curses sounds crazy. Like you
And
could just be,
psychological terror. I mean, I can
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
now, if I got a deer or a wolf standing on hind legs with big old glowing eyes, like it
Like,
describes
what's
them
up,
as,
Noah?
yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Dude, it's crazy.
uh, I'm freaked out.
I
Consider me, consider my psychological being terrored.
no shit.
As much as you don't want to believe it, I'm going back to the tradition thing, man. It
I don't
wouldn't
know.
still be around if there wasn't some type of confirmed.
I don't know, man. There's so many things that we've already talked about that's just got crazy. Like this has been around since 1402, or stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but
And it's
like the
it's
gray man, it's got like one sighting that's, got
yeah, like
some type of
already
credibility to it.
2,000 years
This,
old.
yeah, this one has been around forever, and it it hasn't changed. The
Yeah.
only places that it changed were from the Native American Navajo folklore to
To
what social media has described it as today, as like
yeah,
this big rake,
behemoth of a
which
thing.
is
Yeah.
another thing that we can go over, but a rake like creature that is just, big glowing red eyes and all this other
Yeah,
stuff,
they
or,
make it
this like
sound.
mutated deer, that's
Yeah, they give it the like
banging on your
crazy
door trying
thing.
to get in. Like,
They make it this absolute crazy like monster thing. It is way scarier to just say, "Hey, it can shapeshift into things you know and people you know." And on top of that, when you're at, walking the dog, it'll say your name a couple times just to see if you'll look. And if you do, then you're fucked.
yeah, and if you're sitting in your house one night and you think that your dog's whispering to you from outside, saying your
Yep.
name, and you look out and it's on its hind legs or something, well, I think it's about time to call animal control. Or
Yeah, make that somebody else's problem. How many times do you think animal control has like had to go out and be like, God damn it, Timothy, Sheldon, Davis? Yeah, turn back into your fucking normal self. Yeah, quit coming out here pretending to be a fucking dog. I'm gonna put you down one of these times.
could you imagine being an animal control on the res and
No,
having
dude.
to getting a phone call? Hey man, I need you to come get my dog tonight. Or my
Yeah, no.
cat or something. Oh, what's going on? Oh, my cat's outside on its hind legs calling me by my full name.
Yeah.
Calling me John. John, let me in. John. He's like, oh, yeah, well, you have a good night, sir. Make sure to lock all
Yeah.
the windows and doors because otherwise they'll
And
get
don't
in.
look at it anymore.
Yeah, do not make
Dude,
eye
it's
contact.
it's so
What's
scary.
funny, to have, like, it did make me kind of chuckle doing a little bit of research on this because there's steps to avoid inviting a skinwalker into your life.
And
Avoid whistling at night, which is an odd one, but okay. Avoid eye contact. Don't look it in the eye. And do not show fear. Um,
I'm doing
sorry,
all the
folks.
above, bro.
Yeah. Well, maybe not whistling. Might be a slight
Yeah,
girlish
but that's
scream
such like a
that
yeah,
you could
yeah.
confuse for a whistle, but
Yeah.
otherwise, I'm looking directly at its eyes, going, "What are
Which
you?
is which is
What's
crazy,
going
right?
on?" And then
Because
the second
here's
that it goes and calls me out by my name or mimics anything, I'm going straight fear mode, bud.
yeah, yeah. Piss and shit has now entered the chat.
Yes.
I think it's so scary. And then they're like, "Well, here's how you identify it. If it's an animal that's looking at you for too long, how the fuck are you gonna know if it's looking at you without looking at its eyes?"
You
On
gotta
top
have a
of that,
mirror.
yeah, okay. Medusa still roams the earth as
Yeah.
my dog's whispering sweet nothings. I don't know, man. I'm serious. Like this one will scare you. Um, but to bring it like back down to the debunkers, and I know you don't believe them. I don't necessarily either, but I'd like to, so that I don't believe that it's for real, for real. Um, it's 100% just like every other boogeyman, anything like that. It is something that was brought up to keep you in bed at night.
I guess. I mean,
I'm just saying.
you ever been out in
It's
the woods?
I've been
Like
out in
you're
the woods a
hunting?
lot, dude.
Yeah, but like
Especially
you're out there hunting or you're just out there walking or something and it's a little late at night or it's super early in the morning, you're going to your deer stand or something like that and you think that you hear something behind you. You turn around
well,
and you're like, "Damn, I think that something just went behind that tree." Dude, your brain will start playing tricks on you.
oh yeah.
Like
Yeah, and
when
guess
I
what?
first
That ain't
found out
even
about
mountain
skinwalkers,
madness.
I lived at my parents' house still, and we lived up in the woods. You know where we lived there,
Yep.
and it was about like your dad's old house there,
Yep.
and it's one of those like you're walking through
In
the
the
woods,
middle of
and
the woods. Yeah.
and all of a sudden you're just like, no, there's something out there, but then like you'll be at home that night. You walk out and it's pitch black dark because you got no neighbors, you got no
Yep.
nothing. You're in the middle of
The
God's country, and
woods. Yeah.
it's the best place in the world until it's nighttime and your brain
Yeah.
starts playing tricks on you, and you're like, I think there's something over there,
Dude,
but I just can't make it out.
worst that ever happened, we had that quarter-mile long White Rock driveway that was like uphills around turns in the middle of the woods. I'll never forget, first scary movie I ever went and watched in theaters was Silent Hill when it came out. So I don't think I was maybe 12, 13. Um, the one thing that you would ever hope is if your friend's mom picked you up, that they had four-wheel drive if it was snow season. And for whatever reason, it snowed in April or whenever it came out, and their van could not get up the driveway. So now I just watched the scariest movie I've ever seen because it's my first one, and my friend's mom can't get up the driveway. I'm like, you know what? I'll walk. That was the dumbest mistake I ever made, dude. I made it past where their headlights could see me, and I ran the entire thing.
Oh, dude, I don't blame you at all on that, because uh, my house kept me from being a complete delinquent in
Oh,
high
yeah.
school and sneaking out all the time.
Yep.
Because I'm like, I had a very long driveway.
They came right to the house.
Yep. And it was just ridiculous because
To
come
turn
nighttime,
around, you have to shine the lights through the windows.
yeah, like every once in a while you're just looking behind you and you're like, God, I almost want my parents to catch me so that they can just come get me
Yeah.
'cause it's scary as shit.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. And
and
it's,
you're not even halfway down the driveway yet, and you're like, oh man,
yeah.
this is the part in the scary movies where they usually get grabbed.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, and that's what's even crazier, right? Is like that's like something that's been studied. Like your fear of the dark. Like everybody's been afraid of the dark. Anybody who tells you they weren't or aren't is a liar. And the reason being your mind will try to create something out of nothing. So even if you know it's dark and you can kind of see something, if your brain is trying to entertain itself just slightly, that tree that you're walking past might look like a guy's hiding behind it. They've literally studied that, and they think that it's because your brain has to send something to like keep itself going, if that makes sense.
yes, it makes sense because it's what's happened.
Yeah, dude, and it's nuts, and that's why like a lot of the theories is like it's Navajo beliefs, and they think that it follows something. Like, um, some cultures believe that rain comes if you create an idol out of a tree. Um, so maybe they're thinking that the Skinwalker is just something that brings like bad energy, and that's where it like kept from. The other one is I think that it's a psychological fear of isolation. Like we said, mountain madness, and anytime you're by yourself, freaks you out. Um, and then they think that it's like a cryptid crossover, like werewolves or something similar to that. And then, like you mentioned earlier, the rake, Slender Man, all shit like that. They think that these are what these are, and what they're being interpreted as.
Yeah, I mean,
I
social media's kind of hyped him up as more of this like cryptid thing,
Yeah, what's going to get
where
you more activity than talking about a creature that most people don't know about that also will scare the hell out of everybody who hears it?
oh, absolutely, it's gonna get you every time. I mean, now that you know the backstory behind it, the folklore from the Navajo, it it puts you into the realm of the
Of
witches.
how much of it is true as well.
Yeah, I mean, when you get into the witches and stuff like that, you'd like to believe, oh, okay, witches ain't real, but that's a lie too. There are people who practice witchcraft and do stuff
Yeah,
like that, so
yeah.
it's not
But you
out
would
of the
think,
realm to say maybe there is that dark magic that someone can
true,
do. Now, do I see them
being stuck like that and able to do it more than once. No.
No, and I also don't see them like actually taking over an animal's whole body. You know,
Yeah.
maybe
Well, they
something
don't, dude. They just
even weirder,
completely.
like
Oh, like a half frog, half man. Like
yeah, you know, like
mermaids.
what are them things
Mermaids
called? Like
are confirmed
a minotaur
skinwalkers.
or whatever, you know. But like I'm
Mermaids
thinking,
confirmed as skinwalkers.
yeah, I'm thinking more like, especially back to Navajo, maybe they were able to kill a deer. They skinned the deer and then wore the hide
Yeah, it's like a trophy.
as like a trophy. But then if
You
someone
know, it
looked at
got
it in the
misinterpreted.
distance,
Yeah.
maybe that dark magic or whatever made them look more like the deer. You know, like they were
True.
like, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
not
Almost like they
actually
had,
shape shifting, but just kind of like disguising. I get what you mean.
yeah, yeah, you know. And then they're like, holy shit, that deer knows my name.
Yeah, they're like
You know, and
causing
it's
people to trip out. Like what they say that actual witches were based on.
yeah.
Eating rotten, moldy corn that caused you to literally trip and hallucinate and like cause hysteria. They're
I
just
mean,
doing
who's to
this.
say that they're not hitting the peace pipe too much?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they're purposely poisoning like the tribe and
Yeah, yeah,
creating a skinwalker to keep them like as a game.
yeah. And then, I mean, shit, I feel like half of witchcraft, which I'm sure someone listening is going to hear this, and then one of us is going to get cursed. Please curse Max, not
No,
me.
I don't need no curses. I've already been cursed enough, please.
Yeah.
No, I
But,
believe that witches
but like
uh
half of witchery, I feel like is
made up.
actually,
Like they
yes,
don't
dude,
fly
just
on
like
brooms
magic.
and
Like
shit.
you gotta sell it, you know, so
Yeah.
you get everybody all stoned and all fucked up basically, and then you throw on your deer costume.
And you're like, time to prank. welcome
Yeah, and then everyone's like,
welcome
"Oh my
to
god."
Jackass Navajo edition.
Yeah, you know, and then everyone's like, "Oh, Joe down the road here that does dark magic and everybody knows he's a witch. He can shapeshift, man. I seen it with my own eyes
And he
the
had
other
a
night."
dude like spotting for him, and when you say his full name, he'd shape back into himself.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. We're creating conspiracies out of conspiracies.
I guess it's just odd to me too, like when you look into it. Oh, you got to get a shaman to
Yeah.
practice good magic. So it's like, "Oh yeah, Joe down the road, he does bad magic, but John on the other side of town here, he does good magic."
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. I that's
But
the thing is
secretly
like
they're working together so that you
yeah,
get
you're
both
getting
of them.
like hustled. It's like
Yeah,
street magic. Look at this
straight
card.
up.
Yeah, I believe it. I think too that like it makes you ask the question, what would you, Noah, do if something called your name outside at night? Because
Well,
I
I'd
asked
probably grab
myself
my
this question.
flashlight and I'd look real quick, and
Oh,
then
I'm guns drawn.
I'm grabbing my gun with bullets already dipped in white ash.
Yeah, you've got pre-ash bullets.
Yeah.
These ain't
And
hollow points. These are white ash points.
look, bud, I've watched enough Supernatural. Okay, I
You just
know
keep
that
them on
you.
deck.
Yeah, you come prepared to the party. You
That's
don't
fucking
react to nothing.
You got silver bullets too. Is it a silver bullet dipped in white ash with holy water on it or something? You're
It
just
is
like
the holy trinity of
it's like
a
wearing a
fuck you
swimming
bullet.
cap. It's like wearing a swimming cap to take a shower. All right, I like it.
Yeah.
So stupid. My answer was just I'm definitely one. I'm giving a quick glance, and if I don't see anything, I'm already on the way to the door. And if I'm not by a door, if I know I'm by myself, I don't give a fuck who's saying my name. I ain't looking at shit.
No, I'm gonna grab my whole my little sleep mask thing goes over the eyes.
And just put it on.
Yeah,
Walk
just put
around
it
with
on. Can't
mirrors.
see you, you
See
can't see
yourself,
me.
Skinwalker. See yourself.
Yeah. Tape a
I don't
mirror to
know.
my face.
I would immediately go Facebook Live. Like, I'm being eaten by a Skinwalker. Look at this. Anybody recognize this guy? Nope. Shit. Well,
See, that's the
they're
thing
real.
though. Would Skinwalker do they eat you? Do they kill you, or do they just
I don't
like
know, dog.
terrorize you until you go
They
crazy because you're like, oh my god?
they say that they cause people to disappear.
Well, fuck, I can
But
see him killing them.
definitely could also still be that. Oh, I've seen something, and I'm going to hide myself for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I don't
crawl
know.
under the farthest rock. Like,
Here's the other question I asked myself: what do we think that these things are? If we're to believe they're both real, are they spirits protecting something, or what the hell is it? Because you've got the gray man that just watches, you have the skinwalker that actively interacts with you, and is based on something so long ago. What do we think?
I don't have an answer for this one, so I think the best thing that I can do is turn it on to the listeners.
I agree. What do you guys think skinwalkers are? What do you think the gray man is? The Sasquatch. What? Why do they exist? That's my question. Because if we're gonna believe they're there, we need to believe why they're there, right?
Where did they actually like come up with it
Yeah, and why? And
and why?
if they didn't come up with it, why is it there? Somebody's got to know at some point.
I maybe or somebody's
Yeah,
really good at bullshitting.
yeah, no shit. Well, don't let this keep you up tonight. Um, it's going to be one that's going to be on your mind. You're really going to start looking at everything different. My wife read about skinwalkers once or saw a reel or something, um, and then doesn't look at our dog the same way anymore. And it constantly asks the cats and the dog, "Are you a skinwalker?" Like, what do you think they're going to say?
If
And
it's
if
anything besides meowing or barking, it'll be the last thing that they ever say.
true, and I don't like that.
No.
Not one bit.
But like you
Just
said, don't let it keep you up tonight. Let
yeah,
it keep you up for several nights as you think about it and look out your window to see if someone's looking back at you.
yep. And just to bring you back down, remember it's a legend. We don't know if it's real, but if it was, you would think we'd hear about it a lot more. So if you hear something calling your name from outside in the dark, just remember you didn't. And you don't need to answer it. Skinwalkers aren't real. The gray man's not real. That's right.
Whatever you got to tell yourself to sleep at night, buddy.
That's exactly what I'm telling myself. With that, we'll leave it. We'll leave the episode up to you guys. Let us know some more stuff you want to hear about, and don't let the skinwalkers in. So, thanks for joining us. As always, this has been Blazed and Confused. Peace.